At the top, we had the 10. What is it? The 10 or the 5 crack commandments? How many is it?
10.
The 10.
There's 10, Matt.
Come on.
Is that
Sorry,
a subtle diss?
No, it's not. I wrote 5.
Watch yourself.
I've got to be honest. The 10 crack commandments by Biggie Smalls, aka Big, aka Big Popper, aka Frankie Baby was another nickname he went by. And then track 6, J. Cole with Deja Vu. Jake, when we were off air, you spoke about how you would make your own raps.
Tell us a bit more about that.
Tell us more.
We just a few years ago. What was it? Every club, I'm sure every sort of club's got like a trademark or a set of standards they abide by. And I think it was 2022. I think you come up with the idea of just like doing a little rap about our trademark standards, and it worked. It went so perfectly with the 10 crack commandments. Yeah. So we created this list of sort of on-field, off-field stuff, and I just got into the lab and then just like spit some bars over it, and
he just ripped it to pieces. Is what he did, man.
And then just played
That's
it for the boys in a fine session or something, and it's funny.
How did you go to someone's studio? Did you just like home do it with an iPhone?
Home job. I just went and the IT guys gave me the microphone to plug into the phone, so it was like HD, and I just I'd have to knock it out like flat. So it took me so many times to do it.
Or bar for bar, front to back.
Front to back, and it took me so long. I was doing it for hours because I'd get like 2 minutes 30 in and fucking like mumble something, and I'd be like, "Fuck," start again. And it was all just about timing, making sure it flowed good, and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh man, it was
any bars that you can remember that stand out?
No bars.
Any that you can share?
Something about snitching. Something about snitching was in there.
There was something about snitching.
It was more just about like what were a couple ones?
It was your typical stuff. Like
typical stuff.
Put your Speedos in the wet area.
Yep.
Don't be late.
Towels.
Yeah.
Don't book. Do your game reviews on time. Get
Obviously.
off the massage table if you're an 18-year-old and you've got Shannon Hearn and Josh Kennedy waiting to go. Have some respect.
No snitching, obviously.
No snitching.
We talked about before.
Yeah, that was number one. It's a good meme, that one.
Would you rap often to other beats? Is that something that you do in your spare time?
It depends how many beers I've had. Nothing funnier than.
There's another one, I might say.
Yeah.
There is
one. That's not my first one. Yeah, I did one when I was really young, and it was a don't know what song was it. Dr. Dre instrumental.
Yeah.
It was,
I think it was Still Dre.
Yeah,
and
Still Dre.
It was a diss track.
It was a diss track. I sort of went through everyone's numbers, and I reckon I got to like 20, and then did another version with the boys from 20 to 40.
And same thing, you got the setup from the
that was the first time. I don't think it was as HD, so I was just sort of like had my laptop playing the tunes, and I would just like hold my phone up, just sit down in the office at home, going to work. But to come up with like these sort of number one is flying, like go off that, and then number two is, man, it just keeps going.
Do you remember your diss for Tom?
What was it? 37. Nah, I can't. Probably, I don't know if it's
a fair idea.
Yeah, I don't think I'm able to say anything.
Yeah, man.
It was all no snitching. So
that's it. Yeah, man. Rule number one.
Yeah,
rule number one.
What happens at Fight Club stays at Fight Club. Man.
Yeah, 1 of 5. Man.
Yeah. It's I don't know why I did it. It was good for morale.
It was core memories. No,
they're
you need that.
important things.
They are
around
fun.
the club.
Yeah,
I would love for some young kid to come in and start doing that stuff now.
Yeah, it's good for the culture.
If some of the young boys heard me rapping now, they would just be like, who are you? I reckon I should bring it up again. I should just play it again.
I think it
used to be cool.
Be in the more conservative, less vulgar side of the things that they could see. So I think
go again.
I actually think it's very creative and fun.
Yeah, thank you.
It's core memories for me, man.
Thank you.
You saw J. Cole live?
Yep, with the great man.
Yeah, that's a good
Challenge Stadium 2017, I think.
Was it 17, you reckon?
It was my first year at the club.
Is that right?
Yeah. I remember we were at Coley's before. He's Carrying Up Roadhouse. That was a long time ago. Yeah, but yeah, same thing with J. Cole. Not really, like, don't know too much about him before the concert. Go there, and like mind blown again. I was really like deja vu coming on. Like everyone's throwing their hands in the air. It's Challenge Stadium, so it's like nice and tight. So it was a good atmosphere. He come out wearing like the prison kit. That was sick.
Earth Gang.
Yes,
played before, right?
Yeah, they were before.
There was a real good pre-lineup.
Yeah, it was a mad night. Yeah, I think TC asked me to go, and that was sort of like early stages at the club as well. I don't even know the boys that much. As if I'm getting asked to go somewhere, I'm just going because I like want to get to know.
Yeah, the olive branch is like such an important thing, and someone doesn't like just in them casually inviting you somewhere. They had no idea how much it would have meant to you in the moment.
Yeah,
and then you like. Probably your job becomes easier.
Yeah.
Rocking up to work becomes easier.
Yeah.
But you have no idea. They have no idea they're doing that.
Absolutely.
That's why there is a real true space for the 10 trademark standards rap.
Yeah.
Because there's something in, putting your ego down and doing something you maybe don't want to do. Getting up in front of all the boys, speaking, telling a story, minute of madness. You know, it's fun and it's cultural, but it's also team building in a true way. Because you're getting to...
Gives you something to talk about.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like, Jake, how funny was that?
Mate,
it's like just an icebreaker.
Absolutely.
Like, man, you're a legend, like whatever.
Yeah, mate. And like you said, infinite possibilities from there. And then perpetually they're less afraid of making a fool of themselves because you've just stood up and done a rap and then everyone's more comfortable and more collaborative. So some of those fines times are some of the best memories of my life. Yeah, it did used to get, but it was fun and it was humbling and it was all in good nature.
Yeah.
Who was your fines master?
Scully for the most part, and you.
That could get shout out Backchat Studios, but that could get frightening.
Yeah, that was frightening. No, so when I first got to the club, I believe it was Mark Lacroix.
Really?
But he hadn't been upholding his duty as fine master.
Ah, true. That sounds like him.
Yeah, and so anyway, Dean Cox would get up, and he was the fines master. And again, it wasn't probably as well thought out and consistent back then.
Yeah,
but he'd get up once a year and read out a bunch of fines that not a lot of them were true.
So it's not a week to week thing.
Well, we made it into that, and we had a few novelty things to raise money for footy trip.
Yeah,
and you'd have to give us a rap or something, or donate a bit of coin for the end of season trip. And so anyway, it was Dean Cox, and he was magic because he's Dean Cox and he's funny as. And then it fell into no one again, and then Scully picked it up. Me and Scully sort of revived it, and Will championed it for a few years.
Yeah.
Then I probably took it for a while, and now it's kind of on to Jake and Tommy Cole and Rothy. Beep. But with an asterisk.
Yeah.
But
we can get him back in for
sorry, Rothy. But it's on to them. I've passed it on to them now, so off to you boys.
Yeah.
Last year was
no, we got nothing last
year. It was light.
Yeah, it was light. It's we always do one when you guys come to the club and like get a bit of dirt on them and get some funny shit. Just same thing, breaks the ice with the young guys, and if you get new recruits in, like we have this year, then you find something on them. Yeah, it's always funny because you just see shit about people that you like. It's hilarious.
The Instagram content.
Yeah, that's always
and with the current generation that is coming through, there's just some low hanging fruit,
everlasting opportunities,
and they're easy, quick lessons to say, hey.
Can I have a look at your screen time, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, yes.
Shit, man. I reckon let's go to a couple of tracks. We've got a few more questions to ask you after that.
Where are you going to take us, player?
Just feast your eyes, mate. Get ready to go.
All right, man. Here it is.